Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm reviewing the 2020 Muga Rosé. It's from Rioja, Spain. It's 13.5% alcohol by volume, and I paid $15 for this at my local grocery store. Sorry to disappoint you wearing the Sherry shirt. I don't have a Rosé from Rioja shirt, and it is laundry day for the Wine on the Dime shirts. I keep swearing that they shrink. It's nothing to do with the amount of food and wine and lack of exercise, I promise. So let's take a look at this wine. And I just realized this as I was talking about the shirt. I use waiters' friends as like fidget spinners. And I realized I've been doing this on calls with my day job too. I'll just sit there and do this. I'll kind of like close it and reopen it and move it around. And if you guys do that too, leave a comment below. I'd be interested to see if I'm just the only crazy one that does that. Anyway, let's take a look at this wine now. All right, so from a color standpoint, I'm gonna give you pale pink, no artifacts, no cloudiness. All right, so before I get to the nose, I do wanna say I also tried to figure out as of shooting what the grape blend was for this because it doesn't say on the bottle. Total Wine listed the varietals as rosé blend. So that was super helpful. Thank you, Total Wine. Let's get to the nose. Medium plus intensity on the nose, woo! Get some strawberry, raspberry, decent amount of orange and peach. It's like a touch of lemon and a little bit of red apple. This really does have a pretty wide range of fruit notes on this. But how's it taste? High acid. Whoa! I don't mean like spitting. This is just horrible. I mean, it's not horrible to have high acid. It's horrible I'm spitting all over myself on camera. It's not that kind of channel. Anyway, so this wine really has a wide range of notes. The apple comes out more than I thought it would. It's, like I said, it's more of like a red apple, but the apple's there, all the red notes are there. The peach and the citrus are very toned back. Like you get them on the nose, they're very strong on the nose, but on the palate, they're kind of like a secondary player. There's no noticeable secondary, and there's no tertiary notes at all. And in terms of the body, it's a medium body. Like I said, high acid, taste of medium alcohol, smells medium alcohol. I mean, it's a pretty powerful rosé though. I mean, like on the palate, I would say it's probably a pronounced intensity on the palate. It really hits you hard. And in terms of intensity on the palate, I would say it's medium plus. It does have some strong notes. I would say if that peach and the citrus were coming out stronger, then I would probably say pronounced. Because not everything is strong, just about half the notes, but still, it's got a lot of kick. And in terms of finish, it has a medium finish, 31 seconds, boom, then it cut off for me, so you passed the mark. How does it rate though? You have to get to the blick. So from a balance standpoint, full point. I think you're in balance. Now I will say this. This wine is a little bit weird in terms of it being dry to off dry. Like if you go for a while without having it, the acid kicks in high and it makes it feel like it's a dry wine. If you take some sips back to back or like a really big sip, it almost makes it go like it's more off dry. So it's close in there. I'm not quite certain exactly how to categorize it, but if I had to, I would say you're probably dry. Shoot, I don't know. Anyway, this doesn't matter. Let's get to the length. So length, medium finish, half a point. Intensity, medium plus on the nose, medium plus on the palate, half a point. And in terms of complexity, wide range of primary fruits. I can't remember a lot of the rosé making techniques from Rioja and Spain on whether or not secondary is a very high characteristic for it in terms of what I should be expecting. What I can say though is that I didn't expect any tertiary. So because it has a pretty wide range, I'll go ahead and give you half a point for complexity. In the end, I think I'm gonna give this wine good. And there's two reasons behind that. One, there are some banger rosés that are still cheaper than this. This is not bad by any means, but there are still some ones that are cheaper than this that I feel put up a really good fight with solo drinking and with food. Second is that weird off dry to dry thing happening on the palate. I don't know if that's gonna change when I have this with food, but I mean, it could not. The only way to know is for me to go downstairs and make a giant meal and drink this bottle of wine alongside it. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the Muga Rosé from Rioja? I'd be interested to know if you have. And now that I realize it, that's not how you say geez in Spanish. It's probably more like Muga. Y'all know I butcher everything. Anyway, if that's the way you pronounce it, I apologize. I'm just some dumb Texan. And if you've had it, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see y'all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. This was all over the place today. I have not had enough wine to shoot a review yet.